The day before the piano competition finals, my boyfriend deliberately locked me on the rooftop to help his childhood friend win. He stared at me intently, his voice low and steady. "You'll have plenty more chances. Can't you just let her have this one?" Later, to secure her spot in the orchestra, he went so far as to break my fingers with his own hands. I confronted him in anger, demanding to know why he would do this when we were supposed to be in a relationship. He looked at me solemnly and said, "Susan, Miranda's mother saved me all those years ago, and now I have to fulfill this wish for her." What he didn't understand was that for me, losing the use of my hands felt like losing my very life. After I made the decision to stop loving him, he shattered his own hand, hoping to get my forgiveness. "Please, Ryan, don't hurt my hands." Tears streamed down my face as I twisted and struggled, desperately shaking my head. In that moment, I had no dignity left, begging Ryan to show me mercy. Tomorrow was the day the orchestra would be selecting new members. If I performed well, I could not only join the prestigious orchestra but also become a model for the piano world, a student of the renowned Johannes Frege. For the past few days, I had tirelessly practiced in the piano room, hoping to seize this once-in-4-year opportunity. This was not just my dream, it was the dream my late mother had for me. The long-awaited moment was finally almost here. But my boyfriend, Ryan Menzies, was doing everything he could to pave the way for his childhood friend, Miranda Santos. Right now, he was having 2 bodyguards hold me down while he intentionally hurt my hands, also that I couldn't attend the orchestra's audition tomorrow, clearing the way for Miranda to win the competition. I knew Ryan had a soft spot for her, but I never imagined he would go this far. Even though he heard my pleas, he kept his face dark, holding up a chair and slowly walking toward me. He looked at me and said, "I'm sorry, Susan. You're a genius, and you've always had it easy. You don't understand how hard Miranda's journey has been. You'll have plenty more chances. Can't you just let her have this one?" Was Miranda's path really so difficult? Was mine any easier? I stared at him in disbelief, my heart aching. "So, you're going to break my hands just for her? Do you remember when you promised to protect me, to cherish me for life? But now, for Miranda, you're going to do this to me." At my words, Ryan froze, his expression wavering. I could see his hesitation, and a glimmer of hope sparked in my heart. I quickly added, "Ryan, we've been together for so many years. Please, just let me go." Playing the piano has always been my dream. Just then, Ryan's phone rang. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw the name Miranda flash across the screen, and my heart sank. Ryan put the call on speaker, and Miranda's pitiful voice clearly reached my ears. "Ryan, I'm so nervous about tomorrow's performance. What should I do? I know I've always been outshone by Susan, but joining the orchestra is my dream, and it was my mom's dream too. Hearing Miranda's voice, Ryan's eyes softened with pity. He lowered his voice and comforted her. "Don't worry, I'll help you." My eyes widened in disbelief, and the sense of unease in my chest grew stronger. After hanging up, Ryan's gaze toward me turned cold again. "I'm sorry, Susan. Miranda's mother saved me all those years ago, and now I have to fulfill this wish for her. Don't worry, I'll make it up to you." I trembled with fear, barely able to speak. "Ryan, why you can't do this to me?" Ryan raised the chair in his hands, and with a swift motion, brought it down on me, his eyes cold as they met mine. I was paralyzed by the fear in my eyes, unable to move. The pain shot through me like a jolt of electricity, and I couldn't contain the blood-curdling scream that escaped my lips. My fingers were crushed instantly, mangled and bleeding, as I stared at them in disbelief. The physical pain, sharp and intense, barely compared to the crushing weight in my chest. It was over. Everything was ruined. My hands, my mother's dreams, everything was shattered in that single moment. Tears streamed down my face in heavy, relentless drops. Ryan rushed toward me, pulling me into an embrace. I leaned silently into his broad, warm chest, but the words that came from above were as cold as ice. "I'm sorry, Susan. Please, forgive me just this once. I know this isn't fair to you, but Miranda's mother died saving me. Once she makes it into the orchestra, I'll have repaid my debt." "Repay?" I repeated, a bitter laugh escaping me. "Ryan, so your way of repaying Miranda is by hurting me?" With every ounce of strength I had left, I pushed him away and raised my bloodied hands, hatred flashing in my eyes. "Do you know how long I've worked for this chance? How hard I've fought for it?" Maybe it was the look of fury in my eyes that made him hesitate, but for a moment, Ryan seemed almost guilty.